As you see, I did my brows off camera just because I didn't want to waste you guys' time. I do have a brow tutorial if you haven't seen it. I will link it above. So we're going to go ahead and get into this look. I'm going to use 2 palettes just because there's a green in one of the palettes. Oh, 3 palettes. I lied. 3 palettes. Just because there's a green inside one of the palettes that I really want to use compared to the other one. So, yeah. I'm going to be using, I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to use the 39L Hit the Lights palette. I know you guys are like, this Morphe girl. I know, but I really do love their palettes. I am going to branch out and try other palettes, so don't mind the mess. My daughter got to it, but I'm going to use the reds in this palette just because they're perfect reds. And then I'm going to use, I'm telling you, this is what happens when you have kids and they see you do makeup and they're like, I want to do it too. And they stick their fingers everywhere. And I'm going to use these greens. You see, I love these greens. So I'm going to use these greens. And then I'm going to dip into some purple. So I'm using the CoverGirl Jewels, True Naked Jewels. Let me open it because the reflection of the light is probably killing you guys. But this purple right here. Oops. This one right here. So we're going to use that one. So first things first, we're going to get right into the Louise base. The Rumor 02. Okay. And I'm going to apply that on the palm of my hand. You know, I did have concealer for my brows earlier, so I did clean that up. And yeah, so let's go ahead and just grab a little bit of that. My allergies are on like 3000s in the morning, like 3000s. Like 3000s have S's, right? My allergies are on 3000 in the morning. I don't know what's going on. But it's a morning thing. And then if I take a shower like really late at night, same thing happens to me. But what eye should I do first? I think I'm going to do my left eye first. That one always comes out the worst. So, because I am going to do the other one off camera. Like I said, I'm really trying not to waste you guys your time. I'm really trying to get straight to the point. And usually even these makeup tutorials, no matter how straight to the point you get, it takes forever. The video is very long. I want to do the other eye on reels. So that's also the main reason why I just want to get one eye done. For those that do follow me on IG, I'm going to go ahead and link that on the screen if you don't follow me on IG. And if you don't follow me on IG, I'll link it down on the screen. And it'll also be in the description box below. We're going to start off with purple, all right? So I'm going to do a blue base first because blue to me brings out the purple a lot better. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the 39L Hit the Lights palette. And I'm gonna go with the color, hold on, because this is backwards. Okay, it's called Don't Stop. It's the blue on the 39L Hit the Lights palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Sigma E26 brush. Don't mind my brushes, I have to clean them. So we're gonna touch that blue. And kind of starting off like a halo eye effect. So pretty much bringing that into the crease. And I'm actually tapping it into the crease because just like my last video, I like to map it out. And then blend that in circular motions. When I hit the corner of the outer corner of my eye, I like to blend it out in circular motions outwards. That way it brings it more like a smoky eye effect. I don't know what's on my brush. But I'm bringing that a little up because I want the red to be above the purple, but I do want to bring it just a little bit up because, you know, when I open my eye, you can't really see. I don't have hooded eyes. I'll link the type of eyes I have on the description box as well. I'll put the type of eyes I have on the description box below as well. So for those that do have my eye shape, you'll understand why these certain techniques work better for me. I'm going to grab the Morphe M574 brush. Yeah, you guys, you probably can't see it. So let's get back into this look. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the CoverGirl True Naked Jewels, and I'm gonna go to that I'm gonna get into that purple, and I'm using the Morphe M574. And we're gonna go exactly where the blue is, okay? We're gonna cover up the whole blue with this purple. It is very important that you do that because I don't want blue in my makeup look. So just start bringing that in. The blue really deepens up the purple. So that's why I add blue first. And it makes the purple more of a cooler tone. If you see, I'm using a real light hand because where I'm holding the brush. And I'm mapping it out. I'm gonna get a blending brush and blend these together and bring it upwards. Remember, not all the way up because we want to be able to add the red, okay? So just circular motions, let's blend that together. Don't get frustrated. You know, especially since you guys are like, if you're first learning, just don't get frustrated. Believe in the process. Trust yourself, you know. You'll get there. I'm still learning myself. Might as well learn together, right? I'm just showing you guys the techniques I learned with color. Colors are very difficult. You can always start with browns first. Browns are very easy. Any nudes, browns, pink tones are very easy. But in time, you guys, you have to be patient with yourself. I'm going to add a little bit more purple. I feel like it looks too blue. There we go. Make sure I'm getting it on camera for you. But we are going to clean up the area because there's spots I've touched that I don't want to touch. This is what I'm saying. I'm too rough with the hands, so I make a bigger mess than what I need to. And I'm still blending lightly when I tell you I am, but some reason I still make a mess. Cleaned up down here. That's why I didn't add face makeup yet. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get into that red. I'm going to do red before I clean up the inner area because I'd rather get all of it done. The inner eyelid area is going to be very easy. So, alright. I'm going to start off with, it's like a flat, this is a Morphe brush as well. It's the rose gold edition. And I'm going to start off with the reds. Ooh. I'm going to do Daring and Hot Stuff. This is a darker color. Or I want to start off with a darker red first and then lighten it. Okay? So we're going to start off with Hot Stuff and then we're going to blend it into Daring. And you're going to go literally just tap right around that purple. It's going to look weird at first, but just trust me. It's like if you're creating a line. See? When I get to this area up here, already kind of touching the eyelid more, I kind of swipe it. I just don't want to mix that purple at all. You don't want to mix it at all. So just be very careful. It's going to look crazy, but trust the process. And then now you want to stop above here and kind of start on the inner and meet. So you want to go into the inner corner and meet towards the middle. Okay. Now I'm gonna blend that out just a little bit. I have a different blending brush. Where are you? I took all my brushes out so it could be easier to pick up, and yeah, I'm still having a hard time. Here we go. It's a Real Techniques. It's more like a crease brush, a defining crease brush, but we're gonna blend that because it's a smaller end to it, thinner end. We'll be able to just touch that red. You can also use a regular blending brush. Just make sure. So you see how I'm only touching that red? You can feel it. Like you can really feel where the brush is going. So you gotta sometimes just keep turning it and now I'm gonna go in with the pencil brush, very thin pencil brush. It's also Morphe, and I'm gonna touch that light red. And it's okay, obviously, to mix these because they're reds. They're two of the same hues. You're just giving it that blended effect because if you don't do it like this, it's gonna look weird. Personally, that's how I feel. I mean, do whatever to your liking, but I'm sure other makeup artists have different techniques. Here we go. Let's get back to that blending. Got it. So it's a Morphe. And I'm going to blend that in. Just blend, blend, blend. And then when we clean the inner corner, we'll get a little bit and clean it on the outer sides as well. So, yes. Okay, so you can use a Q-tip. Sometimes I like to use a brush. I feel like it's better that way. So you can use a flat concealer brush. It doesn't really matter if you use a brush. If you use a Q-tip, it's easier too. And I just add a little bit, I add a little bit of the micellar water onto my towel that I have on my lap. And I dab the brush in it. And then now I'm gonna go in and clean. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go to the 3503 Fierce by Nature palette, as I showed you in the beginning of the video. And we're gonna hit those only 2 greens that are in that palette. Okay, we're gonna start with the matte green first, and then we're gonna top it off with the glitter green. So remember, if you messed up with the purple, with the Louise base, just make sure you put the green exactly where you want it. Don't worry about the extra, we'll get there. Sometimes it's better like that because you can really go back with the purple and blend it in. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm such a mess. Like, you guys are probably like, what the is wrong with this girl? Like, do you even know what you're doing? Yes. In certain circumstances, I do. But I'm not afraid to admit it. Shit. I'm here to learn. So, you guys know techniques that I don't know, let me know. I'm trying to show you guys my techniques. I'm going to go in with the purple before I put in that glitter because it's driving me crazy. I'm not going to lie. With a pencil brush. It is very important that I go in with a pencil brush right now. Okay, because if not, I'm going to touch places. If the brush is too big, you're going to touch other colors that you don't want to touch. So... okay, I think it's coming together. So they tend to work out exactly how you want them to work out. Because you'll be like, oh, I'm missing color here, or I'm missing color there, or this needs to be blended out. You know, just little things like that. Personally, I'm just going to add the sparkly green on top. If you're going to add glitter because you want to be extra, go ahead, girl. You know, whatever you want, all right? Whatever you guys want to do, this is your look. Don't worry about what people say and how they feel. Like, it's all about how you feel. What you like to see. Go with the light highlighter. You can do like this white one on the CoverGirl palette I'm actually going to use. It's like a shimmery. Go ahead and go with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. You know this is my favorite mascara. I don't like adding too much because I feel like it really curls my lashes and it gives it a real hard time for me to add the fake ones. So I just want to add a little bit so it just sticks together. So I'm going to do these lashes off camera and then I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and I'll be right back for you, okay? And I'll show you guys the completed look. Alright, beauties. So this is the finished look. If you notice, I put the green in the inner eye like I told you, and the purple, and then the red. So I feel like it really gave it life. And I hope I see you guys on my next video. Bye.